this year has been so different. It's been so different, but so wonderful, because to see how these children have adapted to this year, we have a lot to learn from the children. Let me just put it that way.
I've been doing this for 20 years, and I started as a preschool mom, and then I joined as the preschool board, and then I became the board chair, and then I went to work for the preschool, and it was not really my path. But once you start working with children and you start to see working with children early how important that is, it opens up your eyes. And the support of the congregation, now 20 years for me, is unbelievable, because I talk to directors every day who don't have the support of their congregation, and you can't do this. You might as well not be doing it if your congregation isn't behind you.
Every year I start my theme of our classroom is a family. And how do you treat family members? You treat them with respect and kindness and love and forgiveness. And, we want to treat each other that way. And it's a lot of positive reinforcement. And I tell them how proud I am. And I weave this concept of kindness throughout the entire year. We constantly revisit it. I constantly point it out in the classroom. And because I want them to know their school is a safe place, and their school is at church, and church is a safe place of love and acceptance and kindness.
We so much have enjoyed being outside in that new space. It's great for the children to go out. We can sit and read stories there. We can do songs out there. And we always talk about how the church put this in place, and isn't it beautiful? And we ought to be really thankful that we have this new space, because a lot of the children that Aaliyah and I have this year have been to school already at Emmanuel. And we're so excited to come back. And some of them probably even watched over the course of the last few months as it's developed, because a couple of the kids in our class actually live in the neighborhood across the street. So for them, I'm sure it's been super exciting. Honestly, you couldn't have picked a better time with the COVID situation for us to have this extra space to use.
We have incorporated this additional time outdoors that we're really enjoying the grounds of the school. We're constantly walking around the school. We have the beautiful ginkgo tree that my class calls our tree. We'll share it with the rest of you guys, but it's our tree. And we sing songs under it, we dance under it. Today, we actually laid underneath the tree and looked through the branches, through those beautiful golden leaves, up to the blue sky. And we did that just to appreciate the beauty of what God's given us and the beauty of our grounds of our church.
During a non-COVID year, our 3 and 4-year-old students go to chapel every week. Their parents are invited. We get lots of parents to come. We sing basic Bible songs. And when we ring the bell to say, come to chapel, they are excited. And when I explain chapel to a parent, they say, well, what's chapel? And I say, well, chapel is our chance to share God's love.
We frequently have parents who are not Christian that still feel comfortable to join for chapel. And I think that says a lot about the preschool and the church, that they would find safety there, because I think some people feel, they choose to send their children to this program knowing that it's religiously based, even though it may not be their religion.
Over half of my class, and I had 18 children, parents would come to chapel. And then just for those parents to witness the relationship with Tony and the children. And then when Christian came, he did all these fun things at the end of the year and got them excited. So I really think chapel is a great outreach into the community.
So I just love the family feeling that we have at the preschool. While I don't attend your church on a regular basis, I've come several times.
The other day in the parking lot, 2 moms were out there, their kids were running around in their masks. And they both said, one's a church member, one's not. They were like, we are so glad you're open again. This is something we need. And they're saying we need community. And I think that's what Emmanuel provides.